Once again, Pluto is trying to take something that does not belong to him. And on this occasion, it's in the 1942 short The Army Mascot. And Pluto comes across some army barracks where he sees, well, he sees Butch the dog, but he's actually called Winston in this. And I actually feel like that name kind of suits him. It's actually quite a sweet name. And there's another dog there, and there's a goat, which is pretty interesting. And Pluto decides that because he sees these animals being fed, if he burrows under the metal fences and gets into the barracks and pretends to be one of the mascots, he will get some food too. But things don't necessarily go to plan. The goat plays a very big role in this because the goat is obviously agitated. There's a beautiful scene where Pluto dresses up as the goat, and I just found it to be rather entertaining. So, in terms of Pluto trying to get things that don't belong to him, it seems to be a recurring theme. And as somebody who's not the biggest fan of Pluto in general, I find him a little bit annoying when he's like this. Especially as he has an owner, he has a home, he is not deprived of food. We know Pluto is well loved by usually Mickey, sometimes Minnie, very occasionally Donald Duck. But I did enjoy him interacting with the other animals, and the way that the soldiers off screen treated him, I thought was quite interesting. I thought it was well animated and interesting enough narrative development. It's never going to be one of my favourite Pluto shorts. Having said that, I don't know which ones would be my favourite. There are some that I do genuinely like. But this one, I enjoyed it once. I might watch it again at some point, but I'm not in any hurry. If you're a fan of Pluto, I think you'll really like it. Obviously, this was released in 1942 during the war, and I wouldn't consider it part of Disney's propaganda series. They did a lot of more direct, making you think about the war propaganda shorts. But this one, I like the idea of thinking they had animal mascots to cheer them up. I know they had animals, they incorporate animals into um, training and things to help soldiers, partly I think to help with the shock of things, and also just for company. But we also know how a lot of those animals ended up as well, which is not really worth thinking about, and definitely not something Disney is going to depict. Having said that, have you seen Bambi? It wouldn't surprise me if they would cover something like that. The army mascot is not amazing, it's not perfection, but I thought it was pretty decent, and it's something that I'd say is worth a watch if you're a fan of Disney or more specifically of Pluto.